Was he like a master electronics repair guy? I mean,
and he built it hexadecimal input.
Oh, yeah?
He didn't have a printer, so what he did is he looked up on one of the popular electronics things.
Right.
And figured out how to wire up a printer interface with an old telex machine. And he got that hexadecimal machine printing out to a telex.
Oh my god, that's like over my head, but it sounds incredible. I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans. What's going on, fellow shenaniganders? I just did a video of a World Cup soccer fishtails trade and Kevin update in general, what's going on over at Kevin and Dutch's place. And if you've seen that, you noticed that same shirt, same day, another adventure in Shenaniganderland. So what's going on now is that I got a call about a pinball machine. I was sleeping, so when I called back, I thought, oh, if it was a good deal, then maybe it's gone by now. It's already been shopped around. But I called the guy. He said he has an old EM, electromechanical pinball machine called Pool Star, and that they need it out of their basement. They're selling the house, and so I googled Pool Star. It turns out to be Star Pool, which I'm familiar with. I had one a while ago. I sold that to a London, Ontario Pinball League member, Mike, and him and his dad, Brian, shopped it up, got it going, and I think they still have it to this day, possibly. And so I am on my way to go check this out. It's not far, maybe 30 minutes out of town. So he used to have two machines, and a friend of mine, Steve, went there a while back and bought the other machine. I think he said it was a Little Chief. So Steve bought the Little Chief and left the Star Pool behind, apparently because it was in pretty rough shambles and maybe deemed as a parts machine. So my buddy Steve, if he left it behind, then that's not really good news. I'll have to find out when I get there, though. But it is in St. Thomas, which fellow shenanigander Shiny Boy lives. And apparently he is pretty much right around the corner from this street that we got to go to. So he's done work, so he's gonna come along for the ride, and I'm gonna go pick him up. Then we'll go check out this Star Pool. Maybe while I'm picking up Sean, or after, we'll take a little peek at his latest lineup. I think he's down to 3 or 4 pins, but he's got the Stern Row, you know, he's got the Jurassic Park, Stranger Things, and Godzilla Pro. I haven't seen the Pro yet, Godzilla. So maybe we'll pop in there and check out that action as well. But for now, we're on a mission to check out Pool Star parts machine. So we'll see you over there. Hey, look what the cat brought home. Shiny Boy has joined the party. We're literally blocks away from this Star Pool. So
see where the truck is.
We're almost there. So we'll see you over there, hopefully. All right, we're here. You can tell they are packing up, selling the house. And I think we're a little bit early, so we'll hold off for a minute. All right, we've arrived. We're in. And check this out. There's all kinds of cool stuff around here. Like, what is going on here? Are these all...
Yeah, my brother died. Yeah, this was his house, and this was his stuff. His name was Steve Thomas. Yeah.
He has a taste for some old, cool stuff.
Yeah, so...
Look at all this. All right, let's go. Let's stop snooping around and...
Watch your step, watch your head.
Thank you. Okay, here's the path.
No wildlife, no spiders,
no
mice.
No raccoons. All right, well...
Make any comments
It's a vintage basement. Vintage color. Oh, okay. Well, it's not the first time that that's been experienced. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna find out here firsthand, I guess.
Here we go.
And the grand unveiling.
There we go.
There it is. Let's throw on some light. Okay. So, I heard my buddy Steve was here before.
Yeah, Steve Churchin.
Steve Churchin.
Yeah, so it's the Williams Star Pool.
Star Pool. Yes. I think is it your brother that I was talking to on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay, I think he called it Pool Star, and I googled it. I'm like,
it's Star Pool.
I never heard of Pool Star,
No.
but then Star Pool popped up, and I'm like,
Right.
yeah, I know that one. Okay, here we are. So the back glass is
the glass is
maybe
okay.
the glass itself. You know, I was just referring to the paint,
the paint,
like
yeah,
how much paint is left. You know, they're old and they
got
get
you.
flaky.
Yeah, this looks like mid-70s probably.
Yeah, I think it's 74 actually.
Okay, you've done your homework.
Oh, you know, I popped it up on the old database here. So, yeah, okay. So Steve took the other machine. You had a
Yep.
Big Chief or Little Chief or something?
Jeez, I forget what it was, Mike.
Yeah, okay. Well, I guess Steve, from what I understand, took that one.
He took a look at this.
Left
and he
this
said
one
it doesn't
behind.
He said it doesn't suit my needs.
Yeah.
He said it's a good parts machine, but
Yep.
he has lots of parts machines.
Yes.
So he doesn't need them.
Right, okay. Well, you know, this definitely has seen better days.
Yeah.
What do we got in here? We got,
How do you get? Did you pull this?
it
This
was
comes out.
left.
That
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
You've done this
Okay,
before.
and then that should
And then
pop
this
right
comes
off.
right?
Yeah. You want to lift the hood for fun?
Well, I've never done
You
this.
just kind of pull up on
pull up
the
on
metals
these
there.
things.
If you might have to give it a little yoink. It's
You done this before, Sean?
it's this guy is just a little bit stiff
I
there.
don't know that it's ever been opened. As far as I know, this thing came here, and this is where it sat.
Oh yeah,
It was never
there we go.
looked at, never
We're in. Oh, stirred up some dust. Okay. Yeah, you know, this has been the home of a couple of critters here and there.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I think Steve is right about it being a parts machine. I mean, if one wanted to, they could. Like, do you see any parts actually missing? I mean, there's a switch kind of dangling here. I'm not sure what that's for. That is actually for the yeah.
It's an actuator.
That is to activate the slingshot solenoid. But yeah, in terms of, like, it is a complete machine. It doesn't look like it's been stripped of stuff. Hey, this is my favorite. When the fuse blows, you just add a little tin foil, wrap it around the fuse, and you can bring that machine back to life. We got 17,000 plays or so. It might have been rolled. You never know. Okay, and what else do we see? Anything? Yeah, that's all. Okay, well, yeah, so just a little rusty, crusty, musty, and dusty.
So here you go. Do you want to film this?
Oh yeah, let's see the back, right? Okay, cool. So let's see. There's a lot of score reels in these Williams games. 4-player Williams. Okay. Do you know the artist is notorious for drawing these people on the back glass? They call them pointy people. Christian Marsh. He did like the art for a lot of Williams games, but you know,
the
see
pointy
sharp
chins?
elbows,
Oh, yeah.
and he was that was his thing. The pointy
Pointy
people.
knuckles.
Yeah, pointy knuckles and everything.
Yeah.
There we go.
Pointy fingers. Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for the tour of the machine. I think I'll wrap up this video. You got any other pinball parts kicking around or anything like that in here?
It was just the two.
Any video game stuff or anything like
No.
that? Nope. Okay.
No.
All right. Thanks for the tour.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, I was trying to leave without this pinball machine, but these guys are good negotiators, and as you can see, the head has left the building, and the body is next. Okay, so it looks like we got some tools. We're going to whip the legs off this guy and haul her out.
We just torqued it off. That's all we did.
So yeah, this isn't going well. there's nuts on the inside, and the nuts are rusty. So we've been spinning our wheels, and we finally just ended up breaking the bolt right in half. So
Brute force.
Sean's sheer strength. That was the worst. Rusty nuts on the inside. We had to break another friggin' bolt in order to get these legs off. We would have been halfway down the highway by now if it weren't for those friggin' nuts. But they're officially off, and this POS is ready to come out. All right, it is out. Star pool. All right, let's go for a walk. I can go back, grab the legs. But I guess this machine has been in there for a while, they were saying. Decades. Who knows exactly how long. See it in the sunlight now. First time it's seen sunlight in a while. But, you know, if we didn't do this, it was potentially going to end up in the landfill with some other stuff. So, trying to rescue another pinball machine. Uh-oh.
You could go up to the window and then pull back from the window. Where you are in the attic.
Right.
Show you up here on the third floor attic.
I know, we just got brought up to, oh, look at all this crazy vintage TVs and stuff. Okay, we're just getting a little tour of the attic space here, because I was like, oh, do you have anything else cool? And they sure do. Look at this. Commodore. An old oscilloscope. Sony tape deck. And then some other vintage computing going on here. Look at this Radio Shack TRS 80. Whatever that is. This, I was told, is TRS 80 color computer.
Well, this is just what you don't know.
Oh, man, what is this? Give a show projector. Popeye? That is cool. Oh, I found something cool.
Oh yeah.
This vintage viewfinder with little
It's not a viewfinder, that's something different.
projector, something or other. Oh, wow. Okay.
Popeye.
All right. So, yeah, more cool stuff over here. All right, where are you taking me?
Somewhere
Going
it's
down.
not as hot.
Yeah, it's a little toasty. Definitely a little toasty.
When we get down here.
What is that? Home crafts kit. Are these giant ass capacitors? Holy size of those.
There's another color TRS.
Oh yeah?
Another color TRS there.
Oh.
So,
This is like a museum of vintage computing technology. Holy. It really is. There's so much.
and you know what? It's
Repairing
not just computing.
PCs.
It's things like
Oh, what is
shortwave
this?
ham radios.
Ham radios?
Yeah.
Wow, that looks vintage too. I wonder what year those guys are.
They still look like they're in good shape.
Oh well, he was using them up until a couple of years ago.
Was he really?
Oh yeah, for sure.
More monitors. IBM. Made in Finland. TTX. We're looking for a date potentially here.
Made in Italy.
Huh. Texas Instruments home computer in the original box. That is freaking cool. Computer magazines. What do we got here? It's like little reels. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Audio reels. Yeah.
Audio reels?
Audio reels.
Huh.
Yep. Yep.
Look, another cool radio. There's so much cool stuff. All right.
Well, you see that Helicopters, that radio is the same brand as the shortwave.
Oh, is it?
So this is, if you look at that, if you look at the bands on it,
Uh-huh.
you'll see it's got a huge variety of bands for your shortwave.
Huh.
So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look, a bunch of more electronics up there. All right. Well.
And I got one more to show you.
Oh, cool. Another room.
Well,
Oh,
behind you this way.
swinging around this way.
Over here.
It's another room full of stuff.
There's really not anything you'll be too interested in here. This is all really component stuff. This is getting down to gearhead wear, you know?
Oh, okay, all right.
This is really getting down to...
So was he like a master electronics repair guy? I mean...
Well, there was a blue computer up on the top floor that he built when I was rooming with him. I was on a work term in 1983, and he built it hexadecimal input.
Oh,
and
yeah?
He didn't have a printer, so what he did is he looked up on one of the popular electronics things.
Right.
And figured out how to wire up a printer interface with an old telex machine. And he got that hexadecimal machine printing out to a telex.
Oh my god, that's like over my head, but it sounds incredible. But I see like chips everywhere. This is,
yeah.
you know, I see chips and electrical components. You got, you know, capacitors.
This stuff's kind of
Yes.
Jim Wilkes.
Right, this is kind of Jim Wilkes-ish, isn't it?
Professor at Guelph, I believe.
Wow, so much. Just this was the workspace, probably. Eh?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
there, here's the.
yeah.
This,
Yeah.
Whoops,
Yeah.
tripping.
But then,
This
you know,
is there a soldering station there somewhere?
well, there would have been a few. There's, you
Oh, yeah.
generator.
Oh yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
R.C. Allen. So you guys are having a big estate sale or something like that?
Well, at some point, yeah.
Yep.
So if you get...
Oh, what's in the trunk?
You know, holler us back.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you or one of your buddies wanted to come back and take an orderly look at it, you know, go ahead.
Okay. Well,
But,
there's definitely lots to process. So
huh?
there's definitely lots to process.
Well, there is, you know, and
So-
that's what I thought, right? There's too much for you to figure it all at once.
What
right?
the hell is this
So-
thing?
So this one, that's a beautiful original NCR turbo.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
some IBM something or other back there
So
too.
that one's a brutal one.
This probably weighs a couple pounds.
They're heavy.
Oh, look at this printer. Holy
That's your, that's your killer printer, right?
sheesh.
And
Canada
Xerox.
hockey cooler.
That's an
Oh.
original. That's an old frickin' Xerox machine that you.
Wow.
How heavy that is.
This is OG Xerox.
Yeah.
Day one. Oh, Xerox. And it's
There's your counter.
only 70 prints. It's brand
Or
new
10,000
almost.
inside.
Yeah, right. It's been rolled a few times.
That's right.
Huh.
Yeah.
Push to
so-
print. Doot, doot.
Yeah, and then 30 minutes later, you get a chemically smelling copy.
Oh yeah, really? Oh wow. It's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All right, man. There you go.
that is a great tour. Thank you.
That was awesome.
It was really fun to see all this
Good little
stuff.
story for your.
Yeah, this electronics shenanigans, and then radio shenanigans, and power supply shenanigans, and all kinds. All right. Okay, so I just dropped off Shawnee Boy. The machine is loaded up. I gotta tell you, I tried to leave without it, but I just couldn't. And it was, if it weren't for those nuts on the other side of the legs that were rusted on, it would have been a very smooth and quick operation. But rusty nuts on the inside made for much frustration and a little bit of pain. I think Sean racked up his hand a little bit, but mission is accomplished. And yeah, that's it. I think, okay, what I'll do now is I'll bring this over to my storage, and maybe I'll do one last look at it, take a couple photos, take another video, and this machine is not going to stay in my queue. I'm going to pass it on and put it in someone else's queue, so maybe that can be you. I just got a message from my buddy Steve Verstegen. He is looking for a Star Trek The Next Generation, so if you're in the area and you have a Star Trek The Next Generation that you may want to sell or trade, then get in touch with me and I'll put you in touch with Steve. He has a high-speed The Getaway that he can put up for trade as well. He said that he is sad that he sold his one that he used to have and should have never sold it. So it's kind of like his Gilligan's Island saga. He had a Gilligan's Island, sold it, was sad about it, bought the project that now belongs to Kevin. But I guess, you know, next generation has a little more street cred than Gilligan's Island, so he wants one of them back. And on a side note, I know a little secret. It's not a secret, but Steve is going to be an owner of the new Toy Story 4. His is on order. Not sure when he's going to get it, but would like to check that out at some point. He also has a Wonka and a Hobbit, so he's got like a little JJP collection, as well as his other stuff. But we'll have to get over there one of these days. Anyway, there you go. If you got any leads, send them my way. All right, I got the Star Pool home safely. It's definitely a very mildewy smelling ride on the way home. I gotta tell you that. So there it is. Should I throw on the light? No, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, this is not going to be my project. I'm going to put this up for sale. Let someone else accomplish this mission. And hopefully bring it back from the dead and not have to part it out. But that won't be my decision. I will sell it as a project and let someone else decide. But there it is. Williams Star Pool. Thanks for watching.